A majority of Republican caucus-goers in Iowa said Donald Trump's conviction of a crime would not affect their support for the former president. The NBC NewsDes Moines RegisterMediacom poll was conducted last week in Iowa ahead of Monday's caucus, where Republicans will choose their nominee. Trump is leading despite multiple lawsuits against him, and most polls predict he will win around 50% of the vote. About 61% of the 705 people surveyed said it did not matter to them if he was convicted of any crime before the general election. The results come as voters in the battleground state begin voting Monday evening, kicking off the 2024 Republican presidential nomination. A surprising majority of Republican caucus-goers say Donald Trump's conviction will not affect their support for the two-term presidential candidate. According to NBC NewsDes Moines RegisterMediacom's latest poll of likely Iowa voters, Donald Trump is seen in a mugshot taken last summer during the Fulton County investigation. Recent polls show the former president as clear frontrunner. His rivals, Nikki Haley and Ron DeSantis, and especially Vivek Ramaswamy, have to fleece a significant number of supporters if they want to stand chance against the former president. Meanwhile, the latest polls suggest Trump is a clear winner. Nikki Haley, Ron DeSantis, and Vivek Ramaswamy need to stop supporting Trump. Much of Focus Midwest on Monday will be on who comes second place. Both Haley and DeSantis are trailing polls but are eyeing gains following states. Another important, and perhaps even decisive, factor is turnout and concerns that Trump's supporters will stay home given Trump's comfortable lead. As a result, Trump has warned against complacency in his recent rallies, showing that victory for a man whose legal troubles are testing the GOP's willingness to elevate him. As the nominee is still far from assured, he told hundreds supporters gathered in Sioux Center earlier this month 10 days from now the people of this state will cast the most important vote your lifetime. Bad things happen when you sit back. However, it could set a precedent in other swing and red states where similar meetings will be held in the coming months. The unrest ahead of meeting shows how all the gloves are off among candidates. Seen here at Wednesday's CNN Republican presidential debate at Drake University in Des Moines, Iowa. At an event at Simpson College in Indianola on Sunday, Trump was photographed proudly raising his fist while wearing a Trump Caucus Captain hat to encourage potential voters. Trump, meanwhile, faces an eye-popping 91 criminal indictments and an ongoing civil trial in his home state of New York, but has still been on the campaign trail hard in Iowa. This past weekend began with two caucus events, one in far northwestern corner of state and other in north-central part of Mason City. It then maneuvers through central Iowa to cities like Newton before heading to Clinton in